Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T and I'm here to do our little message check-in, right? Because I was really getting a message today for someone. My messages come from the Most High, okay? So I don't know who this message is for, but if it is for you, you will know. You will either use discernment to feel it and know, or pray on it, right? To get your own understanding or overstanding and understanding as to whether this message is for you or not, okay? But this is for someone, okay? Whew, I'm intuitive, okay? So I pick up on energy as well. So, if I get a message why I'm giving you this message that's already been given to me, then it's just whatever you need to hear at that time when it comes out, okay? So sometimes things come out because I'm picking up on so much energy. And there's something here that feels like it's heart racing at this time. I don't know if there's something going on with someone's heart. Okay, something could be I don't know, I'm hearing mind shattering, okay, or mind blown, okay? So let's get into the message. It's crazy because today I was being shown first, I was being told, okay, that there's going to be, and to let you know that there's going to be opposition, okay? I don't know what this is about, but there's going to be someone or something or many people or enemies that are not always going to like whatever it is that you choose to do, right? So there's something around this time where the Most High was really telling me to let you know that, yes, get ready to expect some sense of backlash, right? Now, I looked up this word because I kept being shown the word backlash today. And the word literally means a sudden, violent, backward movement or reaction, right? So maybe there's something around this time where there's something happening suddenly, or there is someone that now all of a sudden is being more violent, okay, or being more aggressive or being more mean, right? There could be something around this time where there's someone that wants you to go backwards, right? Sometimes, guys, in life, when people backlash or go against you in life, it's because you could be actually doing something right, something good, and there could be something within them that still needs to be healed, right? But nonetheless, at the lower vibration and the lower frequency that they may be at, they can still backlash against you, right? So it's just a warning to be prepared and to know that, yes, there's something you're doing, right? There's something you're trying to do. There's something you're working on, you're going towards, you're doing with your life. And sometimes you're going to have opposition. Sometimes you're going to get backlash because not everyone is going to like what you are doing with your life. And that's okay, because not everyone is supposed to, right? And not everyone is going to, and that's just the reality of it. And it's like, once you finally accept that and realize that, then you kind of get over the backlash part of it, right? But there is going to be a sense of opposition. So that was really what the Most High was telling me to let you know, is to get ready for that. And that someone may be coming into your life, someone may be wanting to come back around or come into your life because they want you to go backwards, right? Oftentimes when you try to start going forward with your life, when you try to progress, when you try to keep climbing that mountain in a sense, right? When you try to not really let yourself fail, right? You give it all you have and you just really go for whatever it is that you want, or you live your life to the fullest of how you want to live it, and without fault, right? Without regrets as well. Like, you're just finally living for you. So there's something where when you start to finally just live for you, expect there to be opposition. That's what the Most High is saying, is that yes, the weapons may form, but they will not prosper. So just know that there will be weapons. You may feel the blunts, you may feel the things, but they will not prosper, right? So there's something around this time where I was really feeling for someone that just get ready, because expect the backlash, because that it's coming, right? Whenever you're trying to do right or do good in life or change your life, expect for it to come, okay? Take it from me. Take it from me. Then I was getting when I was reading the definition of backlash, it also said when people get angry enough about something. or get tired enough of hearing something, the result can be a backlash, right? So there could also be that there's people, or there was multiple people, right, that were saying something or were upset about something. Maybe you were doing something with your life. Maybe you were going towards something. Maybe you had people that were upset because you chose to finally start to live your life for once, just for you, right? Whatever this is, the Most High is basically saying that expect that there are people, expect that there may be a group of people, expect that there may be someone that wants you to kind of go back, or wants to bring an old self of yourself out again, right? Sometimes, guys, people don't want to see that there's been growth, unfortunately, right? Sometimes, guys, people don't want to see that someone has actually progressed in their life, that they didn't give up, that they didn't stop, right? And unfortunately, it's sad, because it's like, dang, why wouldn't you want somebody to live their life and progress and not give up? Like, why would you not want to see that, right? And then it's like, well, why won't you just try to find that for yourself? And it's like, well, why would you be mad at somebody else for trying to go towards something they love to do, and you could do the same thing, but yet you'd rather not do it and then be upset because you're not doing it? Like, make that make sense. And then when you can't make it make sense, you can get backlash, right? You can get people mad and upset because they can't make sense of why they're upset and not following and going towards their own dreams. It's kind of like, you know, accountability. Thank you, Spirit. They're saying accountability. At some point in your life, as tough as it sounds and as much as it sucks to overstand and understand, you have to start taking some sense of accountability. You don't have to, because we all have free will. But then that's how others get upset, because someone chooses to use their free will to do what they love to do freely, right? And so yeah, there's something around this time where it's like the Most High is just saying get ready. But it was like after I was hearing the part of like get ready for the backlash, right? I was also hearing that someone may want to explain themselves to you, or someone may want wants you to explain yourself, right? Wants you to get out of character, wants you to react, right? So like, this is just a warning message to let you know that someone is wanting you to overreact. Someone is wanting to get you out of your character, and someone is wanting you to kind of act in a sense like, you know how they deem people crazy, right? Someone is wanting you to kind of react in a way to where they can be like, see, I told you so, right? Like that kind of energy, so that they can kind of use that on you. Just be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of the enemy. Be mindful of the snakes. Be mindful of someone that's trying to get you to step out of your character around this time, because I really do feel like someone is wanting you to go backwards, and there could be a sense of a backlash because you're actually trying to go forward, right? You're actually trying to do something with your life, with yourself, and anytime you try to do that, there's going to be a sense of opposition, and that's really what was being placed on me today. But it's so crazy, because after all of that, I heard the word grandeur, right? And I looked it up, and this is how it's spelled, just in case you want to look it up as well. But it's literally, I heard the word grandeur, okay? So I didn't know if that was like the grand door, like these grand doors are opening. But then it was like, the word is grandeur, right? So when I looked it up, it says high rank or social importance, splendor and impressiveness, especially of appearance and style, right? So there's something around this time where the Most High is saying, don't worry about that, right? Like, the opposition is going to come. The backlash is going to come. Don't worry about that, because at the end of the day, you are high rank. You are social importance. You are impressive. You are splendor. And you have an appearance of style and something about you that's unique. So don't worry about the backlash. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the ones that say you're not going to make it. Don't worry about the ones that underestimate you. Don't worry about the ones that don't see your worth and your value until you start looking like value, right? Sometimes people don't want to realize that the diamonds are built, what they say, pressure bust pipes, right? Well, diamonds are created under pressure. So there's something where you've been under some pressure, right? And when you've been put under a sense of pressure and formed and molded and crystallized and put together and then formed into something beautiful, because a diamond is beautiful. Everybody loves the diamond. Diamonds are beautiful. So there's something around this time where the Most High is saying that you are still going to be beautiful. You are still going to be grandeur. You are still going to be high rank in social importance. And not that that matters, but that's what you're going to be, because he says he prepares a table in front of your enemies. He didn't say you prepare it. He says he prepares it. So whether you want it prepared or not, the table's going to be prepared in front of your enemies. So expect backlash. Because that's just opposition, that's the enemy. And yes, it's going to come. So be aware and be ready, because it's coming. But then he was letting you know that you have grandeur. So expect your sense of style and appearance and your impressiveness and who you are as a person, because you are so splendor and you are high ranked. You are of high ranking. That means you have a status about yourself. That means that you know where you want to go, or at least where you want to be. Right? And you have a sense of knowing who you are. And when you know who you are, or at least where you want to be, the enemy is going to be trying even harder to keep you from getting there. So just know that around this time, the Most High is saying there's backlash and it's opposition, but you're still going to be grandeur, and the doors are going to open for you. Right? Then I saw when I was scrolling through my phone, right? So I don't know if this is for someone, but I saw I saw Fantasia pop up, right? The singer, but her album popped up and it said "Free Yourself," and I kept really being drawn to the part "Free Yourself" because of the way that it was standing out, right? So I started saying, okay, what's this about? So there's something around this time where it's like, free yourself. Don't worry about the backlash, in a sense, right? Don't worry about the opposition. Don't worry about what people are going to say. Free yourself, right? Live your life. Be who you want to be, and do it unapologetically, right? Like, be you and live and be, like it said, in grandeur. You are in grandeur, high ranking, when you are your true authentic self. So basically, it's something around this time where someone needs to know you can free yourself, because that really stood out for someone. And maybe it's time to finally feel free again, right? To feel like yourself again, regardless of what others are going to say, because they're going to say it and there's just nothing you can do about it. But at the end of the day, who are those people, right? It's all about you and what your connection is to the Most High. So then, I don't know why, but then I heard this saying. So this is for someone as well. It's always the ones deemed geniuses that were once deemed crazy, right? So I don't know who this is for, but maybe you really are smart, right? Maybe you really are a genius. Maybe you really are an inventor. Maybe you really are something that's different. Maybe you really have done something that others would have never expected, right? But in order to be considered a genius, I'm quite sure at one point they were considered crazy, right? Because it's always the crazy people, or the ones that people deem as crazy or not high enough in importance, right? It's always the underdog type ones. It's always like the nerds or the geeks or the ditzy ones, right? It's always them that are deemed, in a sense, crazy, that can actually grow up to be a genius. And there's something around this time where you either have an idea, or there's something that you want to do, or there's something that you want to go towards, and this may be a genius idea, and others may actually deem you as crazy, but it's okay, because everybody calls them crazy, and then they be like, oh shoot, they was a genius. They were smart, intellect, ahead of their time. There's something where you are ahead of your time. You are smart. There's something you want to do. Go for it and go towards it, because it's calling you, okay? Just know that there may be backlash. Just know that there may be opposition. And just know that it comes with the territory. But at the end of the day, just know that you are grandeur, meaning you are high in ranking. And if you know that you're high in ranking, and you know your value, and you know that you are somewhat of an importance because of who you choose to roll with, the Most High, then you know that if you belong to the Most High, then you know you have some sense of importance, right? You just know who you are. So just know that, and know that there's going to be opposition, but it's going to be overcome, because they are formed but they do not prosper. So just know at this time that yeah, that was what was really being put on me for someone. It's time to free yourself. It's time to live your truth. It's time to be who you want to be. It's time to live in your full, authentic reality of who you are. And it takes time to find it, but once you do, hold on to it and don't let it go. And there's someone around this time that is about to be set free from something, and just know that whatever that is, it's going to come with a sense of backlash, but you good, okay? You covered, right? So there's something around this time where just know that that was what was being placed on me. So this is for someone. Now, if you've helped one, you've helped some. So I hope that this message helps someone. Every message is not your message. So just know if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. But for someone, I was just really being put on me to let you know that you're going to be fine. And that, yes, there's going to be some opposition. But go for it and do it anyways, because there's something here that you want to do. There's something here that you love. There's something here that you feel. There's something here that you really want, and deep down in the bottom of your heart. So yes, go for it, because it's yours. And if it's of righteous intent, righteous intent, yes, go for it. It's yours, but just know that it's going to come with backlash. But those are always the geniuses, the ones that are called crazy, right? The ones that are called crazy. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm getting for you today. So let's spray, as always, the negative energy be gone spray. And yeah, what else is there to say? Thank you so much for rocking and rolling with me, Miss T. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, this is like sometimes a different way of doing things. I am not a therapist, right? So if you ever need therapy, feel free to reach out to someone to get the help that you need. Okay, there's nothing wrong with therapy. This is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. But if I've been able to help you, then that's what this message was about. Okay, so this is a safe space, and I just hope that we all can keep it nice in the community. That's it, and that's all. And until next time, what we tell them, guys? What we tell them? What we tell them? We tell them, namaste.